cases today. The special court file, led by BDR Director General Major General Moinul Islam, sat at BDR Pilkhana headquarters in the capital this afternoon. The Dhaka court adjourned the trial proceedings till 10 a.m. on June 20. Prosecutor Lieutenant Colonel Samsur Rahman placed charges against the mutineers. He said a total of 550 BDR Jawans out of total 668, including Subedar Gofran Malik, were directly involved in different criminal activities like killings and looting during the February 25-26 mutiny. Taxes would be increased for the real estate and private education sector at the upcoming budget, said Finance Minister AMA Mohit. He also suggested some policies in reducing the tendency of tax evasion. The Finance Minister was addressing a roundtable on visible tax of Bangladesh and its challenges at Pan Pacific Shonarga Hotel today.
In the 2008-09 fiscal year, the country saw a GDP of 6,149.43 billion taka and income tax of 138.58 billion taka, whereas the GDP was 498.5 billion taka and income tax was 0.1036 billion taka in the 1972-73 fiscal year. The above statistics indicates the upward trend of revenue collection of Bangladesh. Finance Minister informed that the taxes would be increased for the real estate and private education sector at the next budget.
And of course, যেটা প্রথমে আপনারা বলেছেন সেটা সম্পূর্ণ কোনো দ্বিমত নেই, সেটা হচ্ছে যে ম্যানপাওয়ারের প্রয়োজন, প্রেজেন্স তো আমাদের নিয়ে যেতে হবে উপজেলা টুপজেলায়, কিন্তু এখন কোথাও নেই।
Finance Minister also suggested some policies for the next budget in reducing the tax evasion tendency of people.
যে কর জাল বাড়াতে হবে। The best suggestion is this one. Everyone must pay 10 taka tax. Everyone in the country. করপ্রাপ্ত বয়স্ক এই যদি হয়, nothing like that. কর প্রশাসনের প্রতি যে ভয় ভীতিটা মানুষের, এটা দূর করতে হবে।
The meeting was presided over by the chairman of NBR, Dr. Nasiruddin Ahmed. Prime Minister's advisor, Dr. Moshur Rahman, was also present at the meeting as a special guest. The meeting arranged by the National Board of Revenue, NBR. Abdullah Alaihan, News and Images, Dhaka.
None can be called a war criminal before accusations against them are proved, said the chief of the prosecutor panel of War Crime Tribunal, Ghulam Arif Tipu, who came to office for the first time today following his appointment. War Crime Tribunal is trying to find out the people who did inhuman activities during the Liberation War through information and evidence, he added. When allegations against them would be proved, they would be put on trial, he added. He also said that there was no scope of hiding anything in the trial of war criminals. Well, it's time for a short break now, but coming up next. Moscow preparing to hold funerals of metro rail deaths. Welcome back. You're watching the evening bulletin at News and Images. Mahmoudur Rahman, acting editor of the daily Amar Desh today, filed a 42 crore damage suit against the Home Ministry, Home Secretary Abdus Subhan Shikdar, and officer in charge of immigration of Shah Jalal International Airport, Azizur Rahman, with a Dhaka court. He filed the suit with the First Joint District Judges Court, Dhaka, for bearing him to go abroad. In his complaint, Mahmoudur Rahman alleged that he was barred from going abroad on February 9 this year. Judge K.M. Imrul Kai set April 15 for the hearing of the suit. The Higher Secondary Certificate and its equivalent Alim and Business Management examination began across the country today, but frequent power cut is hampering the preparation of the students a lot. Students and parents are anxious with the current power crisis and demand uninterrupted power supply.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on Wednesday hailed the last BNP Jamaat and caretaker governments responsible for the present power and gas crisis in the country. The Prime Minister also reiterated her government's strong commitment to free the nation from the excruciating crisis. But people have had enough of these promises. All they want now is solution. HSC examinees demand uninterrupted power supply during their examination as they find it tough preparing for the exam in these severe power cuts.
আমি পরবর্তী পরীক্ষাগুলোর ব্যাপারে খুবই আশাবাদী এবং আশা করছি যে আগামী 5 তারিখে যে বাংলা দ্বিতীয় পত্র পরীক্ষা হবে সেই পরীক্ষার জন্য যথাযথ প্রস্তুতি নিতে পারব এবং আজকের পরীক্ষা আমাদের আত্মবিশ্বাস দিয়েছে সেই আত্মবিশ্বাসের প্রেক্ষিতে আগামী পরীক্ষাগুলো আরো ভালো হবে বলে আমি আশা